and thank you for your interest in Gantt chart. The Gantt chart is one of the most well-known and widely used tools in project management. It provides a visual representation of tasks, their dependencies, and their schedules. With its bar layout, you can immediately see what task starts when, how long it lasts, and in what order they should be completed. Now, Gantt chart offers not only a clear schedule, but also the advantage of structure and overview. However, it is important to consider how you create the Gantt chart, because Excel quickly reaches its limits, especially with more complex projects. It requires a lot of manual adjustments. There are no dependencies or automations, and there is no real-time communication. Modern tools like WEDO are definitely the better alternative. They offer integrated Gantt charts that are flexible, interactive, and collaborative, perfect for dynamic and complex projects. With that in mind, welcome to the demo of our new project management feature, the Gantt chart. I've already set up my demo network in WEDO and created an example that is commonly used in companies, a Gantt chart in Excel or here in a Google Sheet. Now, I will use this sheet only to copy the sections and the tasks planned below, to paste it afterwards directly in WEDO and plan my project in the new Gantt view. Now, let's go and start with it.
First of all, I create a new workspace called New Website. I can assign it to a team. Ideally, there is already a team project. I can add a description and choose my members. Now that the workspace is created, I directly go to the Tasks tab and paste all the sections and tasks that I've copied from the Excel sheet. It automatically recognizes these sections and tasks, and I simply confirm create 51 new tasks to get them directly into my workspace new website. In the tab settings, I now activate the Gantt chart, which immediately displays the imported sections and tasks that I've just imported. To group tasks, I use sections, which represents the project phase in this case. Using the Add Section button, I can add more sections if needed and pull them to the place I want them to be displayed. The section menu allows me to show or hide section details completely by collapsing them or expanding them. I can also choose whether I want to include meetings or milestones in this view. Within the section menu, I can choose a color for each section. I can rename it or even delete it. Let me add some colors to other sections so that we have a proper view of our project and each of the 5 phases. Now I can assign responsibilities for each task. I can look up the responsible person within the search bar or choose it from the list of users. I can also see the duration of each task once a start date and due date has been set for each task. I can also see the duration of the tasks. Once I've defined the start and due date in my task detail, it will be shown directly visually in my Gantt view. I can also define the due date or the length of a task by simply pulling it to the right position in my task view and set the recurrence. As soon as the schedule data is entered for each task, its duration is also visually displayed as a bar. I have different time periods to choose from to display my project tasks. I can either choose the annual overview, the quarterly overview, the monthly one, or if I like to have more details, the weekly overview. The weekends are displayed gray to make sure that we don't set due dates on weekends. Now let's take a closer look at the task to bring our project to life. Using the section menu, I can organize my tasks. I use this function for example, to prioritize my tasks or to delegate them. On top, always the title of the task is shown, and I can select my colleagues to assign the tasks to them. Tasks can be moved via drag and drop if they need to be assigned to a different project phase. Simply select a task to pull it to the phase you wish. So far, we could sort tasks by section in the list view and then plan them using organize or bulk edit. Now with Gantt chart view, I can immediately see the overlapping tasks, their dependencies, visually represented here in the Gantt view. New tasks can be edited and scheduled directly within a section by simply add task. Again, I can pull the task to the start date I wish and set due date. And I can also set dependencies. Dependencies can be easily created by linking one task to another. Simply go to the end of a task and select the task that is dependent. Now there is automatically a link set, and if you check the task detail, you can see the dependencies listed. I can see the dependencies and more details. As a reminder, you can always set dependencies also from the task detail options and add further tasks as dependency. Now, as you can see, both tasks can be planned in sequence or run in parallel. To stay on top of my project planning, I can find advanced options in the Gantt menu regarding how task details should be managed and shifted in the overall. There are three options. I can either maintain a buffer, which keeps the gaps between the dependent tasks. I can consume a buffer to reduce the gaps between dependent tasks if there are no conflicts existing. Or I can disable the automatic shifting, which completely ignores the buffer planning. And of course, I can select if I want to activate the weekend awareness or not. In my project, I can define not only tasks but also key milestones, which are displayed in the Gantt chart as a small diamond. These provide a clear view of the project's key dates. For example, if I want to turn finalize the visual design into a milestone, I simply click on the tasks options and convert it to a milestone. Now I want to mark this as a milestone on 10th of April, which prolongs automatically my project phase and places the milestone on 10th of April, which you can see as a small diamond here now. Same goes for validate the final design. I also convert it into a milestone and schedule it for 2nd May. Now on top of my Gantt view, I can see now that I've already added 2 milestones in total in my Gantt view. I can see in the timeline where these milestones are, what due date they have, and what the title of them are. This way, I'm ensuring all project participants stay informed about important dates and milestones. Just as I can display milestones on the timeline, my project meetings are also displayed. To do this, I simply add a meeting called status update in the specific workspace of the new website, which automatically take my project members as a meeting participant. I can set recurrency and add the meeting to my meetings list. Now returning to my Gantt chart, I can see that there are also meetings related to this project. Currently, we've already got 5, and on top of the bar, we can also see the date and the meeting name. By clicking on a meeting, I can see the preview of the scheduled meeting and get a link which leads me directly to the meeting preparation and minutes.
As you can see, WEDO's new Gantt chart offers a clear and flexible solution for your project management. It is included in the subscription license at no extra cost. You can also invite external partners or suppliers for free to collaborate on your projects. In the help and support section, You will find our help center with quick guides and our chat for further assistance. My name is Sabrina, I'm Customer Success at WEDO, and I'm here to help. Enjoy testing this new feature and see you soon.